So what I started to do, and I'm not sure how my editing is going to go, but what I started to do was I started to edit this terrain over here, and I want to build a port, an interactive port. So I got a head start because anytime you use the terrain tool with City Skylines on an Xbox One console, it is kind of tricky. So I am going to try, I try to build it, bleh, excuse me. I try to build this terrain up, and I want to kind of create an interactive port. So the very first thing I want to do is see this opening. I left this opening because we need to get a cargo hub over here, a shipping cargo hub, and we're gonna place it right here because guess what? I actually measured it out beforehand, and basically we need the ships to be able to get in and out of the harbor. So as you can tell, well, that is red right now because I put another cargo harbor over it, but we left room where the cargo ships can come in and actually dock. So we have that. Now, on top of that, we do want to create a more interactive port slash bay. Now, if you are playing the City Skylines Sunset Harbor DLC, if you're playing it on a PC, you can actually create fishing lines outside the tile. But on the Xbox One console, you are not able to do that. So what I want to do is I want to get over here. I do want to create a few different. So I'm in the fishing industry right now. Sorry, I did not explain that. I want to create a couple different fishing harbors over here and kind of create that industry. So let's put that there. I do wish I could put one like right along there. Let's see if I can do that. I'm gonna get rid of this queue wall that I built, but if I could put it right along, yeah, that would be perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so we have that. Now we do need to create a roadway. Now, how are we gonna do that? That is the real question. So I am actually going to bring a large road over here, and it is a 6-lane road, and I want to bring this actually straight across. Straight across. Perfect. So now what I want to do is I want to connect all these roads, but I actually want to start almost kind of with a one-way road to get into this area. And we're going to actually, this is a first for me. I would like to add a large toll booth. So a large two-way toll booth to get into this area. If you guys don't know, I have never done this before, and that is okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this toll booth over here. And I actually did not plan this part of it. I actually was just thinking I was going to... All right, so we're going to add this to there. So now by the way, this is a highway entrance, so that is also why I wanted to do that. So watch. So that is a one-way. So where's our one-way? So what we're going to do is actually continue it right to there. Okay, perfect. So what I now want to do is I need to add another medium-sized road, and we're going to come straight across here, which is work out really well. Okay, perfect. So now we need to get these one-way roads around our port. So let's go here, and then we're just gonna stick to the outside. Then we're gonna turn this. Now, hopefully it'll let me go straight. That's actually okay. I will live with that. I'm not too upset by that. Okay, so we have that there. Now we also want to connect this fishing industry up, this fishing harbor up. So let's go over here, follow along, and then we are going to go straight up. Cool. Now, what we're also going to do is... So this is a complete circuit. So as you can tell, it starts over here and will end over here, which is really perfect. Now we want to do the same thing for our lovely ship hub. So I'm going over here, and I do want to extend this medium industrial road to about here, and then we're going to go straight up. Straight up, basically. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be our little industry. Now, if I'm going to try this, I don't know if it's going to work. I do want to have a straight road, and I want to bring this over here. And then, oh, if this works, this will be cool. I did not measure this part out, honestly, guys. So this is me actually just freewheeling it. So what I want over here is, if I can fit it. No, not a fish farm. The fish. Let's see. The fish market. Does that fit? Oh, wow. That fish market fits beautifully. Oh, wow. Okay, that is cool. Then what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to add some... know what I'm going to do? Oh, my God. I'm going to district this. And we are going to go over to our organic local produce. We've done this before, guys. We have done this before. And then we're going to add some low density commercial. We're going to single-handedly fill this out with our famous 3x2s. So it's going to be a little market over here. And it's going to be pretty cool. I'm really happy about that. That is really cool. That is really cool how this actually worked out. And those will fill in eventually. I'm not too worried about it. We'll get to it later, but we're just trying to fill in this harbor. So, really good start. And then what's the other fishing building? We have the market. Oh, and then we could put the factory. I think this is the factory. Sorry, I can't read that. Correct. We can put the fish factory over here. So, that is pretty cool. That is going to turn out really well. I will add the fishing lines later, you know what I'm talking about, the fishing routes later, and we're gonna have them fish over here. But let's keep going with our industrial area. So we have industry, or we have the shipping hub. Now what we want to do is we probably most likely want to add some other cargo areas. What I mean by that is we want to go down from here, go right along here. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to fit, but it should work. So we have a one-way system, traffic-wise. Now, let's go and find some of the smaller warehouses. Oh, my gosh. Honest to God, guys, I did not measure this out, and I'm actually... Like, I had a general idea of what I wanted to do in my head with this area, and it just turned out... This is turning out way better than I ever expected. Okay, so we have that over there. Then let's add... We're going to add a couple business buildings, or a business building. So it's kind of like, you know, this is the offices for our storage, and that's perfectly fine. And we'll add another one on this hill. We'll see how that generates, and I'm going to press the pause button. Also, I do want some oil drums. What I mean by that is these over here. Can I fit a lot? Oh my God, this is working out way better than expected. Okay, so we have that. And so this is our little cargo area, and if we really wanted to, we can add another one over here, because we actually don't... Oh, that's noise pollution. That's okay. Well, there's mostly commercial where I'm placing this anyways. So that is really perfect. Okay, that's cool. Wow, so everything is looking pretty good. Now, I do want to add a few more industrial buildings, because this is going to be still technically a small industrial area. So we do want some industrial buildings. And I know the city center is going to be right over there, but this is just a small port on the water, and this is literally the only spot where we could put it, because we are playing City Skylines on a PC, or not PC, Xbox One, and we don't have the luxury of adding more tiles. So, you know, I'm going with what I'm working with I am working with what I got. So just going off that. All right, so we need to get the highway system. We need to connect it to where is our highway system? All the way over there. So that is a far ways away. All right, so I'm still enjoying filling this in, so give me a second. Now, in the comments section below, thank you, or I should say, thank you guys for all the support in my other 2 videos. I do know I do put in a couple random tutorials. If you guys don't like that, let me know, but everybody seemed to be really receptive about it. So anytime I hit a snag when creating my channel, I like to share my issues with with all of you. Yeah, I like to share my issues with all of you, but it's true, and I'm just trying to help you guys grow your channel. I'm not trying to be one of those experts, but I'm just trying to help, anytime where I can help you guys out with any issues with creating the channel or growing my channel, I want to share those with you, and that's exactly what I did with the Sprizzy ad campaign, and that's exactly what I did with the other campaign, with the, what was it? I did the Sprizzy campaign, and then I created a new channel banner art. So yeah, that definitely came up. And I definitely had that issue, and I was just making sure, just trying to help you guys out. So if you guys appreciated those videos, let me know in the comments section below. That would be greatly appreciated. And I did enjoy making those videos. The Sprizzy ad campaign was just something, I saw it, and I was kind of curious if it actually helped. And I was pretty happy with it. Make sure you watch that video. It's pretty cool. And I think you guys will enjoy it. And you guys, if you're trying to grow your channel, that is definitely one way of doing it. And I was not upset. Just make sure you choose the right video. I think that was ultimately my downfall with the Sprizzy ad campaign. Anyways, let's get back to this. So I filled this all in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start playing the game, and I'm going to add a highway department, and then I'm going to add more detailing. So I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And you guys are going to see this all filled in, and it'll be about 10 seconds for you and maybe an hour of work for me. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And just make sure you stick around for all the detailing that I'm going to do. Have a great rest of your day. And welcome back, guys. And I am at about 45 minutes of detailing. So let's just get right into it. So as you can tell, we have our toll booth still, and we did add a ton of trees along the highway system, which it looks really, really cool. And as you can tell, as we're going down the main street, traffic is doing very well. And we do have a couple of offices mixed in with some of our industrial, as you can tell, and we have those mixed in. And I did add a bunch of different details to this area, and it looks pretty nice. I like it a lot. I did add our fencing back along the quays and along the airport. So basically it's we're just trying to show that it's they're trying to be safe and keep keep the railway where the rail lines are and keep everything else the way it is. So then I did add some detailing. I did add some rocks along the wall, so I didn't add the queues. I will say I couldn't put some along here because that is where the city ends, and that was as far as I can go. And as you can tell, our cargo transportation, or our cargo ships, are able to leave port and come into port without any issues. Then if you come along here, we do have our green city commercial, and then I did add some of the piers and jet skiing and restaurants and stuff like that. And so just to add to that detailing, then obviously we have the fishing harbors over here mixed in with more different piers. I understand this is not supposed to be a tourist area, but I just wanted to add some more piers and stuff like that. And as you can tell, the boats are going in and out of our little passageway. It's not necessarily a canal. It's just it's more or less just a little river that runs through it. So it turned out really nice. Overall, I'm very happy with the way this port has turned out, and it's not very easy to do on an Xbox One. Like I said, it took me over 45 minutes to do this. Just adding the little details, adding the trees, adding the fences, making sure that traffic is okay. As you can tell, traffic for the most part is pretty good. Like, we have no issues. I could actually help the traffic. These right over here are recycling plants or recycling centers. So to help with traffic, I could get rid of those. But I figured those were some very nice industrial buildings. And as you can tell, like, you can see different containers and stuff like that. So it looks pretty cool. So that is basically it. That is the interactive port. I hope you guys truly do like this episode. I spent a lot of time on it. Thank you guys again for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.